I just wanted to share some of my thoughts on being an older mom. The first time I had kids, I was 21 and then 22. I was naive. I'm 35 or 36 now. Um, I didn't know much about raising kids. I didn't know much about kids at all. Um, I babysat my nephew when he was about 5, and I had to ask my sister if he was old enough to eat Skittles. Another time, I was babysitting a 9-year-old. This was before I had kids. um, I asked her if she wanted to color. I got down in her face and I was like, "Do you want to color?" She was like, "All right, listen, lady." I was like, "Oh, shoot." I didn't know what was, what kids at certain ages were doing. Um, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Now that I'm older and I've gone through it with my other two boys are teenagers now, 13 and 14, and now I have a 3-month-old baby. So, um, starting all over again. But it's cool because I have a different perspective now, having gone through it before with the boys. Um, I appreciate more and I think about more things that will make a difference, in the future for her. Things I didn't think about when the boys were little. Um, my husband and I are in a better place with our relationship. We don't argue like we did when the boys were little. We get along so much better, and that makes a huge difference on how taking care of the baby goes. I've read all kinds of books since the boys were little, a lot of parenting books. Just basic experience, even from raising the other two, have helped a lot with this third baby. What else? I've since I had the boys, I've gotten over an addiction problem because I was a drug addict for several years. We lost the boys through the court system and we got them back. Um, we did treatment and everything and managed to stay on the right track. So that's made a huge difference too. Um, in our whole life, it's made a huge difference. It makes definitely makes taking care of a new baby easier when you don't have other issues with mental health. That's another thing I've had problems with. I have depression and I had postpartum depression really bad after the boys. And I did try to kill myself unsuccessfully, obviously, but I don't have that same problem going on with this kid. Um, it's just I'm in a much better place now, even though I'm older and it's a little harder. I get tired easier, and when she starts walking and chasing her around, it's gonna be. There's a lot of differences now being older, but there's a lot of bad things that were before, and now a lot of good things now that I don't know. It's not that bad being an older mom. It's crazy though, because when you're pregnant, it's called a geriatric pregnancy if you're over 35, which made me feel way old because all the other moms in the parenting classes I was in were like in their 20s and I was this old lady. But it's not bad. I like it. So if any of you are pregnant and older, it's not that bad. You might like it, especially if you have other kids. It's a whole different perspective and a whole different mindset now that you might just appreciate, like I am. Um, just my thoughts for the day. Thank you.